Love Notes with Tope.
Love is a masterpiece that is painted by two hearts that are willing to do the work. It is the sacrifices that are made in silence. It is the shared values that grows every day. And it is the support that is given quietly. My name is Tope Olonio, and you are welcome to Love Notes with Tope. Today's episode is titled Love in Harmony, and our couple for today are a clear example of support, supporting each other through every single phase they have experienced together. Let's welcome Daniel and Mercy Abua.
They called me first, Daniel.
Oh my days, oh my days. It's because in English, D comes before N, not that it was anything about you. How you doing?
Very fine.
First off, guys, we need to say happy birthday to Mercy. Today is her birthday. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
And guess what? Guess what? We actually do have a surprise for you.
For real?
Yes, we do. And we're going to get it on tape. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Balale, let's bring Mercy's surprise. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mercy.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Thank you.
Give me my cake.
Wow. Do you want to hold it a little longer?
It's mine.
It's yours, darling. Happy birthday. Don't show yourself on TV. How'd you feel? Wow. How'd you
so
feel
much.
today? You're welcome, my darling.
I feel great. Thank you so much for the cake.
You're
And
welcome.
the
You're
special
welcome.
surprise.
Yes. And to be fair, your husband did tell me that it was your birthday today. So I'm like, we must do something special for you.
Thank you.
I try.
Did you say you try? It's okay. You're my guy. I will call you out. So
We'll
welcome
let
to
it
Love
slide.
Notes. We'll let it slide. Welcome to Love Notes with Tope. Okay, are you excited to go in?
Let's dive right
Let's dive right in. Okay, so we have prompt cards and we have a love tree. And the love tree is a tree that you're going to have your love phrases that you curate from the questions that you answer. So the questions take you to hear what your partner thinks about you, and then from that thought, you guys curate a phrase and you hang on your tree, and then we're going to fill up our tree with phrases that that you've created, and that's like sharing new memories. Are we ready to start?
Alrighty.
Okay, so we're going to go in so these cards have titles. So you choose 5 from the titles, any 5 that you want. So fun and memories. Do you want fun and memories? Should we keep it plus or minus? Challenges and triumphs. Let's keep it on the other hand first. Personal reflections.
Okay.
Family and traditions. Let's go.
Well, neither here or there.
About the beginning.
Okay.
Fun and lighthearted.
Definitely.
Growth together. I think this is 5 already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we have 5. Now we have 1 question each from each of these cards. We have 5 questions, so you can choose between number 1 to 5. Are we ready?
Okay.
So we're going first with fun and memories, 1 to 5. Who's going first?
Ladies first.
5.
5. What's an inside joke that still makes you laugh today?
Bam bam.
It's the fact that people will just laugh. Now I don't know what is bam bam.
Exactly. It's an inside joke.
I feel so left out. So you won't tell me the joke.
Talk now.
No,
Tell me.
I can't share
Away.
the joke, but I can tell you that it's funny.
You are wicked.
Am I?
Yes. It's fine. I mean, that's why it's an inside joke, to be fair.
Exactly.
I
If
shouldn't
I give
know
it off.
It's no more inside.
No
Okay,
more.
okay. About the beginning, 1 to 5. Daniel.
3.
3. If you could relive your wedding day, what would you do differently? You play 16 instruments.
Bruh. If I could relive my wedding, what I would do differently? Dance more with my father-in-law.
Oh, that's so sweet. I think because I know why. Oh, how does that make you feel, Mercy?
Yeah, I mean, losing my dad is something that we are still dealing with. So hearing him say that is good to know because, of course, it started off on a shaky path.
Oh,
Typical of every Nigerian dad being overly protective of their daughter. So
yeah.
over the years, they've grown to mutually respect each other. And I mean, it's good that he felt that way. I mean, hearing it from him
Means a
great.
lot.
Yes.
Oh, look at you, good man. Okay, let's move to personal reflections, 1 to 5.
Let's do 1.
1, okay. What's one thing your partner does that makes you feel most loved? Is that you opening your ear or closing your ear? You don't want to hear it. Oh yeah.
Okay, I would say that my husband is like my biggest supporter. He hasn't tried to change me one bit.
Oh.
And whatever endeavor, whatever project I try to, take on, he doesn't bring me down. He encourages me and make me feel like I can do anything I want to do. And so I don't have to feel like, oh, there's a barrier, or what will my husband say, or I have to do this, or, and all of that. So that's not a challenge. So I would say for me, that's the biggest thing, having your biggest supporter as your partner. Yeah.
Amazing. Hey, Daddy doesn't score points.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
what's her own? She don't too hail you.
Duh.
Well, she's my catalyst.
Oh shit.
Whatever I want
Speeding
to
up
do,
the chemical reaction. Let's go.
She's always like, go, 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 you can do it. Even when I tell myself, I don't think I can do it, she's always there like, yeah, you've done it before and you can do it again. So
You see why I titled the episode supporting, and I said it's supporting each other. Because I feel like even as your friend from outside, I have seen you guys support each other. I've seen you and I talk about Daniel's career. I've seen Daniel and I talk about your career.
Of course.
And I always hear how there's always strong support in your voices. Lovely to see. Okay. Fun and lighthearted. 1 to 5.
I just finished.
Oh, okay. 2.
2. What's one thing about your partner that always makes you laugh?
He's an actor.
So it makes you laugh
every time. There's nothing that, you know that saying that they say, nothing when Musa no go see forget. It's every week now that there's a new love interest and all of those stuff. So it's always entertaining. It keeps me laughing and all of that. In fact, those are the moments in the movie that I look forward to seeing.
Wait,
just so I can laugh.
This is new. So
I can laugh.
When you see your husband in a romantic scene with a girl, it's funny to you.
It is.
I don't see things. Please walk me through one of these funny experiences.
Okay, so fun facts. Let's expose some people here.
Yes.
So when we first met, my husband used to be this really shy guy. Like if we were to be intimate, he may want to turn off the lights. Be very calm and so seeing Daniel the actor.
Yes. You're like
scoring
babes. It's
all
it's
kinds,
so unreal.
all sizes. It's not unreal because I mean look at him, he's a catch.
Yeah.
You know that he can have his way with anyone, but it's just out of pocket. It's not what he would do on a regular day. So having him play those roles on TV so naturally, is funny to me. It just makes me laugh.
It's entertaining.
So
I get
it
you.
does. I don't have that reaction a typical wife would have. It's entertaining to me.
It's entertaining. I love it. They don't cripple your. Say it's entertaining. Please act more. We love it. Okay, now our final question: growth together, 1 to 5.
1.
So how have you both grown individually and as a couple over the years? So Daniel, what you've seen in her, there is growth, and Mercy, what you've seen in him, there is growth.
Over the years, we've learned to listen to each other, hear ourselves. Sometimes you don't listen when you speak. Everybody's talking, but nobody's really listening. You're just talking because you want to respond. You want to be right at all costs. So we've learned that it's not a competition. Everybody doesn't have to be right at the same time. So I would say I listen more to get where you're coming from and see if it makes sense to me, and of course less nagging and just because when you're used to being by yourself, you tend to make decisions a lot on the whim, you know.
Yeah.
You're not checking with your partner or anybody, but with marriage, it's a completely different ball game. So over the years, we've learned to collaborate more, communicate more, and I'd say we're there, or we're almost
I love it.
there. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay.
Love Notes with Tope.
Now that was for our prompt questions, prompt cards. Now we're going to our love tree. Remember that the love tree, you're going to take paper cards from here and hang the words, the phrases that you're going to put together from the questions that you answer. So pick one. Don't look at it, just pick.
Very traumatic.
As in, it's not only one card you're picking, pick.
How many?
Wait. I love how she went on that. Yeah, your next card. Your next card. Next. Next. You really don't need to close your eyes. Next.
How many?
How many have you taken out? 5.
1,
4.
2, 3, 4.
One more.
2, 2.
I know you want to check which color.
Exactly what I did. So I was
Are you
like,
serious? You're checking. Don't look at it.
Okay.
Are you ready? Don't look at it, oh.
okay, don't look at it. Okay.
Now you hand your cards over to me.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Who's giving me first? Fine. So I'll keep yours here.
Okay.
So I'm going to take a question each. So we're going with Mercy's questions first. Okay. So remember that this is Mercy asking you. So you're going to answer, and then both of you will come up with a phrase that describes what your answer is. And then you write it on the card, you sign your name, and then you hang on the tree.
Okay. So I write it.
Yes, you write your answer.
Okay.
And if you feel like you want to know her answer to the question, you can ask for it instead of yours.
Okay.
Let's go. Now, first question is question 30. What's something you've accomplished as a team?
Should I say it out?
Yes, you say it, and then
I think is raising our son.
raising your son.
Yeah.
Okay, tell us about that.
Well, it's parenthood is funny because sometimes the father and the mother, they have different opinion about the situation of the child or a scenario. So we had that issue while he was younger. Super mom, super dad. Everybody's trying to do what they feel is best for the child. Yeah. So, but right now it's more of a. Or marry if you try that nonsense, I will deal with you. Or marry if you. So it's not a collaboration thing, and so yeah, it's beautiful.
Amazing. Okay.
Yeah.
So now let's have you pick a card. You pick a card from there. And then the pen is in the other hearts box. Yes. And then you write. What phrase do you think you want to call this? Collaboration or parenting?
Collaboration.
Collaboration. Okay.
Co-parenting.
Co-parenting.
Okay, co-parenting.
And then now you have co-parenting Daniel. Now, so whilst you're writing, I'm going to be reading your own question to Mercy.
Okay.
Yeah? Number 17. What was the first thing you noticed about Daniel? You could hang your card now.
Okay.
Pick anywhere on the tree that you want to hang it.
I love the hats.
All right. What was the first thing you noticed?
Abs.
Abs. Get you a fit man. All right. The gym worked.
Finally.
The gym worked. So, okay, how are you going to write that? Also, run us through that. That's a nice, juicy gist.
I mean, I met my husband while, before he went into acting and the whole entertainment space.
Okay.
Technically, it's still part of an entertainment space.
Yeah.
But he was a model, so it was on his road to becoming Mr. Tourism Nigeria in 2016. And so somehow we discovered we had a lot of friends in mutual connections on socials. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Facebook will make recommendations, Instagram will make recommendations, and somehow we had the same group of friends, but we never
Just met each other.
Met each other and all of that stuff. So I was like, oh, it's this cute guy ready for Mr. Toys in Nigeria. I was like, Mr. Abuja and all of that stuff. So I helped him do some campaigning and everything like that. And
I mean, you entered like, you brought something to the table.
I did.
Love it.
I brought it.
You brought it. You did the media.
You know.
Bring the value, baby.
Basically.
You see?
Yeah.
It's the way I do it. You don't hear everything else she said. But that's nice.
So,
did he win?
He did.
Ooh.
He was Mr. Tourism Nigeria 2016 into 2017. And, you know, so the abs.
The abs. Let's have it. Abs. Or what would you want to write? Fitness. Okay. Let's have that. Now back to your own card. Whilst you write that, remember you have fitness and then mercy. What's a small habit of mercy that you adore?
She's a go-getter.
A go-getter.
Yeah. When she sets her mind to do something, she always does it.
She does it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Go-getter.
I'm putting it far right.
Far right. Okay. Now we're back to Danielle. Mercy's question to you.
Okay.
Or your question to her.
Okay.
My bad. What's the most meaningful gift that Danielle has given you?
My son. Okay, that's too cliche. Let's,
no, but if that is it for you.
But I mean, it is. It doesn't get any better than that. I look at my son every day, and he's the greatest gift that I have, gotten since I was brought to this world.
Quality
it is a honor.
Wow.
It's an honor being his mom. He's such an amazing young boy. He's very thoughtful. He's very loving. He's very kind. Quite mischievous, like every 6-year-old, but he's the best gift that knowing him has
brought to you.
Brought to me.
Amazing. Yes. I love it.
But if you want to count peace of mind as a gift, I would say that.
Amazing. But I'm going to touch on that then. For a non-entertainment wife to say that your actor husband gives you peace of mind. Tell me about that. Everybody be telling us that, dating an actor, married an actor cannot be peaceful. Tell us, how did you achieve that goal?
We broke the mold. Honestly, I'd say that there are a lot of things wrong with connection today. And I mean connection in general, whether it's a friendship connection, a business connection, or just, connection in general. I would say that people going with the wrong motive for the wrong reasons, so you're connecting with someone you're not supposed to connect with. So people want the physique, people want the lifestyle and all the assets that comes with it. Yeah. They want all of those things, but you've missed out on the character, you've missed out on how compatible you are, you've missed out on whether the both of you view life the same way. Yeah. If you guys, what do you guys agree on, So I would say that for my husband, when I first met him, having conversations with him and all, we come from two completely different backgrounds. I won't say a spoiled child, but I was very privileged growing up. So meeting my husband, hearing him speak, hearing him explain how he walked himself through school, to get to where he was. He was one of those students that would work, do projects for people, write their exams and all of those things, just to make it in school. And I was in school, on the other hand, having fun, missing some classes, just, living life as it was. I was so dependent on my parents, my dad and my mom. I'd call them, I'd bill my dad separately and then bill my mom separately. Exactly. Shy. So I feel like all of those life experiences shaped him into a very fine young man, and he has parents who cared and valued self-worth, self-respect over any monetary value. So my husband is not one to lose himself to money or to the fame or to any of those other stuff.
That'll be scoring points.
I'd say
the same you.
Yeah, so I would say that because that was how we started having those open and honest conversations. He didn't come, I'm this model guy, I'm going to be the next Mr. Tourism, or you need to bow down and respect, this kind of stuff. So it was easy for us to flow. So we built genuine connections. We were able to see our excesses and fight through them So it didn't happen overnight. We fought to get to where we are today. So by the time this fame started coming, by the time the jobs, the gigs started coming, it started getting better, it started getting a little bit of traction, people started noticing him. It wasn't a biggie any longer.
Yeah.
So I could have 99 problems, but a woman ain't one of them.
In one of them. Love it. I love it. I love it. I
Yeah.
think that there's something deep to learn from there.
Yes.
And
so
it
peace
still
of
boils
mind.
down some way to character. The
Yeah.
individual has to have a good character. Okay.
I mean, you could have a great character, and then you miss it because you're going for the wrong thing. I want the
Right.
cars, I want the connections, I want to step into rooms and be recognized. I want that VIP treatment. I want the celebrity lifestyle. But what are you willing to give to get it? No, so if I'm just there for all of that stuff, I look beyond, oh, is he a good guy? Is he honest? Is he hardworking? I don't pay attention to those things until much later when it becomes too late. And then we have broken relationships,
yeah. So
broken
that's
issues,
putting the cart before the horse.
you know. So connections, genuine connections.
People here. Genuine connection.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move to our next one. No, wait, you've not written a note on that.
On connections.
On connections, yes. So you have to write that. That's for Daniel to you. Oh, that's you to Daniel, connections.
So that means you're supposed to be the one to answer the question.
Yeah, answer your own now.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Give it to us.
The question again.
Wow.
Okay, I will read it for you. What is the most meaningful gift that Mercy has given to you?
I think is
I mean, she said your son already, so
yeah. Well,
That's on the side.
That's a constant. Yeah, but I'll say she helped me to be a man and stability.
let's talk about help you to be a man. Yeah, I want to know that. How do you
Yeah,
mean?
because
Give us
there's-
a reference of an incident that happened.
Okay, when we first met, I'm always this. I like to just take my time and just let things be, and I like to take my time to do things. But then when I met her, she's like, "Guy, things will do themselves. You have to
Do them.
You have to do them. You have to push. You have to." And I'll be like, "No, just let me. I have my way of doing." Then over the years, I understood that actually you have to push.
Yeah.
Like you have to push for something. So, and then I had this low self-esteem growing up, from the kind of background I grew up from and everything. I really don't know how to speak in public and all of that. But she kept on telling me that you don't see what I see in you. Like the encouragement, the ginger, she helped molded me. Yeah, let me use that word, molded me. She helped mold me also. Yeah, I know my mom did her parts, my parents did their bits, but
Yeah.
I think she was the icing on the cake.
But now, as a man, not every man would admit to their woman helping to mold them. Let me ask my question.
Okay.
What would you say that you had to do differently to be able to take help from your wife?
First and foremost, you need to understand that regardless of being a man or having the super muscles and everything, women are 10 times more intelligent than men. A boy of 15 years and a girl of 15 years can never be thinking the same thing. A girl of 15 years is far advanced because whether you like it or not, she has started getting, what they call it?
Period.
Boys have started to talk to her and everything. Why are you as a guy, you still want to just play football with your friends and try to be a boss over your younger ones and try to be like a father when your father is not around? You just want to let them to acknowledge you as the dad of the house. So meanwhile, a girl is already learning how to cook, how to become a wife, how to take care of a man, how to say no to bad boys.
Yes.
Like there are some certain societal things that a lady already knows as a girl that a boy does not know as a man. Yeah, so I think she helped me, she shaped me, and she taught me a lot of things. Yes, it's sad that I have to say it in front of camera, but yes, it takes a real man to admit that.
I was what was sad.
It's sad because I'm not going to hear word for us.
Even me, I know that what is it called? Mercy is not going to see. You're going to be sick of her.
I have evidence.
Video evidence. Talk about what's that episode?
So
Forward.
shit.
My friends, let me show you something my husband said. Watch from here.
Evidence.
Yes, this is where the show starts from.
So
But now I want to talk
stability
about
and
that.
everything.
You see, this thing you said now, I want to talk to you, Mercy. Not every girl at this point wants to help a man grow or wants to help shape a man. Helping your husband to where he is now and still loving him same. How would you say you were able to balance that? Because some women outgrow their men.
That's a tough one because honestly, it's not a one size fits all question that the answer is just direct like that. We didn't get it right at the onset.
Okay.
Trust me. Sometimes when you're trying to push for something, you could end up sounding assertive. You could end up sounding like you are dominating, domineering, trying to dominate, be in charge, set the tone all the time. So you have to strike a balance. So we struggled at first, understanding that this is not me trying to exert myself over, I understand that a man is a man and a woman is a woman. But in the concept of being a helpmeet, as the biblical term refers, these are the things that are required. And honestly, he said something about a guy and a girl being the same age, but advanced on different levels. I would say it's a nature versus nurture thingy because women, from the moment we can walk, talk, breathe, and start doing things on our own, whether it's sitting upright or taking our baths, cleaning up, whatever, that's when we begin to get nurtured. We begin to be taught how to sit properly. Oh, is this how you're going to behave when your in-laws are here? This is what you're going to do in your husband's house. No man will marry you. We begin to hear these things over and over and over again. So it's no surprise that a 15-year-old already understands the concept of having a boyfriend, one day getting married, having kids, and all of that. Why the guy is just allowed to be a boy. The conversation is more about, he's going to be a doctor, a pilot, an engineer, or something of that nature. So that's where that difference comes, if you ask me. Right. It's a nurture thing because at the first glance, they are all exposed. We are all exposed to the same thing. We watch the same cartoons. We play the same games. We do the father and mother play. We do everything together. But somewhere in between the line, then there's a differentiation, So I'd say that's what it is. So most times, recognizing that, okay, I'm stepping into the next phase of my life and there are certain things that needs to be in place. So again, it comes down to priorities and it comes down to connections. So like I said, previous questions that if your connection, if you're not having a genuine connection, if you're not going in for the right reason, you tend to lose it. You're focused on so many superficial things. You're focused on looking picture perfect, giving the right aesthetics on Instagram and all of that. In fact, these days, even weddings is aesthetics. Slim bride, my bridesmaid have to be slim, you have to be, all those things don't matter. Trust me, they don't matter at the end of the day. So if he had an issue with accepting all of these suggestions, we wouldn't be where we are today. We definitely won't be sitting here in this show having a conversation. So we're both willing to give in order to receive. So you'd hear him say stuff like, I would pick on everything. And then today, I don't have to pick on everything. So the more he grew, the more he changed and grew into his role as a man, the more I changed and grew into my role as a woman, the more I started stepping back on several things and then letting him lead, and all of that. So it just, like I said, it's not a one-size-fits-all answer.
Amazing. But I'm sure that people watching this have picked on the points that direct. You people have a lot of things to write now. Like you're writing. What are you writing for? If you need to hang, let's start with you hanging.
Yeah, the go-getter.
The go-getter. Mercy, you need to write your pure connections.
Okay, so
and I think you also are going to write
the best gifts.
Oh yes, it's the best gift.
The best gift
Is Omari.
Yeah, it has its
And
own.
peace of mind and Omari.
Peace of mind and Omari. That works. Okay, so next, what's your most cherished memory together? One thing that both of you did that you both cherished.
Hey, should I say it?
No.
Please tell us now.
I think it was the first time I met her. Yeah.
Okay.
The first time.
The first time.
Yeah.
Okay.
What happened?
So as an upcomer in the industry, this guy took us to Asaba to go and film.
Okay.
And
You met her in Asaba.
the gist is coming.
Okay, we're coming.
The gist is coming. She was working at Ambrose Ali University at Ekpoma. So it's just like I think 35 minutes, or 35 less than 40 minutes basically
Drive.
from Asaba to Ekpoma.
Ekpoma.
So I was in Warri at that time, and then I went for the gig, and as usual, just treated me like trash basically. So I was there, and she was like, "Okay, yeah, you're filming." She was seeing me with the whole actor eye.
So people had met already before this?
No,
This is our first.
The first time you saw each
time.
other?
yeah,
But you were talking over the phone?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Right. Okay, I get you.
yeah. So she was seeing me as Mr. Tourism actor. This.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, in reality,
Accounts no balance.
man was just struggling. So I got to Asaba. There was no accommodation for me and everything. And in fact, I had nothing because I used my last money to pay my way down to Asaba. So I had nothing. So I was sleeping at the hotel corridor while every other actor had rooms and everything. So social media life and reality is different. So I went on social media. I was like, if you're in Asaba, say hello. So fortunately for me, my seatmate, he was staying in Asaba at that time in school, secondary school. Right. So he was like, guy, you there Asaba, you there Asaba. I said, I get big house now, come on, chill. And then I went there to chill. And she was like, okay, I'm coming to see. I'm like, see me where I no get where this day, where you walk or see me. So she was like, okay, come to Ekpoma. I don't have transport, so I just like, I'm busy on set, there's no time and everything.
Wow.
She was like, okay, you're busy. I'm coming to...
Come on!
I'm coming to...
Love the energy, girl.
I'm coming to Asaba, and I'm like, why I want host this babe? Why I want keep this girl? Coming to where? And then when I had to go and meet my friend. He was not even around, it was his cousin that was home. I think it was a 2-bedroom apartment. So I went to meet him, and they're looking at me like Mr. Tourism actor. I went to meet him, I was like, yo, what's up? Afa, my babe, that was the word I used. It was not even my babe then. I was like, Afa, my babe, they come around. Have any affordable hotel around? Like I was trying to just use reverse psychology on him, and it worked. It was like, see room here now. Why you they carry baby? Like, yes. I'm like, okay, you can come. And then before I knew it, in less than an hour, I'm at the bus stop where you describe, I took bike.
That is, you had money for that one?
I went to pick her. And then I told the second bike to carry her and carry me.
So cute.
And then we got to the place. In my head, I'm like, how am I the fuck off for? It was a celebrity, like he carry bike.
It's okay, it's okay.
We got there, and then we started talking. And I think that was the moment I just knew that, Naya good I put.
Oh.
Yeah, like we shared a lot of things, and she helped me not to be shy. She helped because
16 instruments.
I was shy. I couldn't even talk. I couldn't even do anything, and so that is sometimes when I'm angry, when I'm pissed at her, that is the memory I go to.
Oh.
And I'm like, remember how you guys started and everything. So.
And look at us now.
So I just laugh it off and just sleep. I'm like, okay,
amazing.
Fine. So yeah.
Okay.
The first time we met did it for me.
Okay. Let's have you write that. The first time we met. So you go follow guy where climb bike. You don't really know where you go end.
I'm telling you.
Not every day G-Wagon. You go see you feel try believe in the future. That's high five, sis. I'm so proud of you. That's why she's married. See? She believed.
They play.
She believed in the future. No, that doesn't now come and say that you gotta believe in everybody's future, because some people,
I'm telling
they don't do the work. They don't do the work. Okay. Next one now is, how do you navigate differences in opinion?
He's answering.
No, you're answering this one. He just answered.
Okay. Let's see. Honestly, this is one of those situations where people are like, Holy Spirit, activate, activate. Because every situation is different, honestly. You can't tell. Look, we are humans, we are fallible, we make mistakes, we make errors. We're not perfect, we're not there yet. However, we care enough to not want to hurt one another. So I feel like over the years, we've kind of like tried to put that at the back of our mind and like, look, are you going to make peace? So if I'm going to make peace, do I want this thing to linger?
To linger, yes. I might as well just make peace now.
Or do I want to let it go? The challenge now is that most times in relationships, one person is always the one apologizing and the other is always,
Agidi.
You get so. Balancing it out, realizing that you can't always be right.
Yeah.
You must be willing to, if you want to receive sorry, you must be willing to say it when you are equally wrong. You must approach every misunderstanding with the intention to make peace, not who has the sharpest words, not who's trying to win.
Yeah.
And all of that. So, okay, we're going to settle. We're going to make peace. So let's not overcomplicate these things. But again, like I said, we are all humans. There are certain days when everything is just off completely, So in a situation where everything goes to shit and it's hard, you just have to remind yourself why you love one another and then be willing to come back to the table and have another conversation.
We'll soon start therapy session, so
Sign
word
me
of
up.
wisdom be spewing.
Basically.
All right, let's have you write your card.
Okay.
I feel like you said many things that could be phrases, but what are you going to choose to
Good
to
communication.
write? Good communication. All right.
I think I'll just do good communication.
Good communication. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now your question to Daniel. What's your favorite moment in your marriage? What has been your favorite moment in your marriage? Off the top of your head, this day. This is one thing that stood out for me.
Favorite moments is sex included?
Amazing. Such an honest answer.
Okay.
I love it.
Well, that's a fact. That's a constant. So let me think of something else.
I mean, that's why people marry, not to be fruitful, multiply, fill the earth.
Well,
Obeying
I
God's
think
word.
one of my favorite moments in the marriage is when we have each other's backs, especially against external forces or external parties. And then we're like, nah, this is what we want and this is what we're going to do. So that is always my favorite part. Or when there is a third party where I am not involved and then she's doing the exact thing that I would have done in the situation. So this is always my favorite part.
Nice. Okay, let's have you write that. You first write the first one because that one said follow join favorite moment.
Where there's knacks, there's hope.
Where there's knacks, there'll be where there's good knacks.
Good knacks.
Love it. Emphasis. All right. Okay, let's go to your question.
Shaking my head for you. I'm shaking my head.
What's one phrase or saying that defines your marriage?
King.
Is that my question?
Yes, your question.
Uh,
A saying or a word, a saying or a phrase that defines your marriage.
Something that has to do with always getting it done against all odds.
Bro, you're going to write that sentence. Always getting it done against all odds.
Yeah, because in all honesty, many people didn't believe in the marriage. Let me be honest. Many people didn't believe. Like, it was more of, not so.
Wow.
Yeah, not so.
This is 7 years.
Yeah.
Yep. 7 years now. So
yeah,
they go see another 7.
I'm telling you.
You go see another
I think
7.
it's what was the phrase I must use again?
Always getting it done against
what.
all odds.
Against all odds. Yeah,
All right.
that's
So you
it.
have 2 phrases.
Yeah.
Always getting it done against all odds. Okay. Our final card. Mercy. Are you ready? Oh,
Yep.
sorry, I dropped it. What's one thing you're grateful for in your husband every day? I think you're also going to answer that, Daniel. What's one thing you are grateful for in your husband every day?
He's coconut head.
Come on, don't see me finish.
Wow. Your coconut head.
Coconut head. You know what? It's spicing English. Spices
Yes,
up
the
the marriage.
Yes.
You know, he's not a yes man, and he's definitely not the commander-in-chief of armed forces.
Yeah.
You know, this is not a military regime.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I'd say that sugar and spice keeps the flavors coming. You know,
Love it.
it's like when you take a spoon of stir-fried something or something really juicy, and then you have like a burst of flavors in your mouth. So you don't even know what the next bite is going to taste like or feel like. I feel like that's what it is for us. It's never a dull moment. I mean, living with an actor it tends to be that way.
Performance.
Naturally, you know. And then he's my friend. I consider myself one of his very good friends. And confidants. So the coconut head definitely.
Let's have you write that. Coconut head. What would you say, Daniel? What's one thing you're grateful for in your wife every day?
I beat you to it, Abby.
No.
Coconut
Nyash.
head.
All power belongs to your bum.
Well,
All right, let's write it there. All power belongs. No, you have to use your confidence to say it. Is it me that said it?
all powers belong to her bum bum.
Come on. Go after your spec. Make sure you're your spec's spec. You get it? Don't go just being the spec. You have to be your spec's spec. Love it. Oh, yeah, write it. All powers belong to your bum bum. At this point, we should play the song. Bum.
I'm telling you.
I love it. Okay, I like this trio. This tree is
It's coming to life.
It's a very interesting tree. Okay. We're going to do 2 prompt cards. Okay, you guys are going to pick one from just these prompt cards. Yes, we've done the love tree. We've done the vision and future. Yes. I like is the seriousness of this particular tree.
Very
Let's have you
important.
choose one.
You know, people from Cross River, they tend to behave like that sometimes.
Which one?
One,
Is this
just prompt cards.
Can we look?
Don't no, don't look.
one? Okay, you do that.
Now for class.
Let me
Thank
help
you. So we have 30 and 4. What do you love the most about the life you've built together?
People,
It's always ladies first now.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what you love about your life with kids. Give it to them now.
Okay, well, one thing I love about the life we built together is
Yes.
the peace and serenity.
Mm.
Yeah, because I don't like to stay out. I like to go home to
Go
my
home.
family.
Yes, you like inside very much.
Yeah, I love to go home to my family. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, I just want to see their faces. I just want to go home and just be around people that know me and treat me like the king that I am.
Love it.
So, yeah.
No, let's have peace and serenity. I think that's something that should go on the board. And our final question, what advice? Should I wait for you to finish?
Yeah.
Now ask me to answer that question. No.
Oh yeah, answer,
I
answer,
feel like
answer.
I have a great answer to give.
Oh yeah, give us
Ah,
what Mercy, and this is your question.
Okay.
Are you ready? What do you love the most about the life you have built together?
should I go?
Yes.
Spending my husband's money.
Chop my money, hey, chop my money, chop my money. You should be singing this song because you don't care.
I care. I care. I won't lie, I care.
Tell us how that feels.
It feels awesome. You know, when I just see my husband, God, Daniel, Abua, that's Mufasa.
Come on.
When you sing it for him like that,
You go get Mufasa
give
and
him
laugh.
1 or 2, call him Odogu,
Aye.
rub his head,
Come on.
ask him if he's had food to eat, give him the food he loves to eat.
Ooh.
Probably,
The food he loves.
you get it.
Got it.
The money. It has to be the money. Oh.
I love this. You get it? I like that you've been saying how she's giving you peace. So you cannot even deny that you have to pay for that peace, you know? The peace is not cheap.
Enjoy.
I love it. I love it.
Enjoy.
The way they lead the sister ministry, the
You know,
sisterhood is
They're
proud.
proud. I love it. I love it.
You are leading
I'm not
us.
failing them. That's
Yes,
good.
you're not failing.
That's good to know.
No failure here. Okay, now, what advice would you give your younger... Wait, you didn't write. You didn't write.
Okay, spending his money.
Spending his money. Yes.
God.
My Azaman.
As a man.
That's what I'm going to
But
write.
it's-
Azaman.
What you're writing is beautiful to think. I mean, considering how him sharing with us how you guys met the very first day, and look at what life is now. Sometimes patience really is it. You need to look beyond what you see. You need to look beyond the physical to everything that forms the person and see if there's something there. My sister, chop the money with all confidence. You did the work.
Full backing.
You did the work. You know,
You
they
know.
fly. It's not bike things anymore.
At all.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
God is good.
All the time.
Yes. Now, what advice would you give your younger selves about love? So, young people watching who feel like they can see themselves in you, or there's someone that she's talking to now and she just feels like, this guy, he's just starting. What advice would you give? The two of you did the same thing, I swear.
Jinx.
Who is going first?
Okay, well, if I want to give my younger self advice, or any younger person out there, I would say, first and foremost, be whatever you're looking for in your partner. Because sometimes people just want to fix their partner. They don't know that they are the issue. Yeah, so love is about you striving for perfection first, and then your partner also striving for their own perfection. And then before you know it, the both of you start mirroring out each other. So that's just what I would say.
Amazing. Fix whatever you're looking for in yourself.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
If you want a man who listens, who cares, you yourself listen and care.
Amazing. Okay, Mercy.
All right, so mine is more of a lesson that I picked up, being with my husband. So when I first met my husband, and then because I was very particular, I knew what I wanted, and I felt like I had seen some of those qualities that I desired in a man, in him. So I knew that there was still some refining that could take place. So I could see the possibility of a really great future. And all because, of course, I come from a background where we don't do divorce and all of those stuff. So I was so keen on making certain changes that sometimes when we have issues, I'll be like, look, people, when I first met you, you said this, you said that, you did this, you did that. Now, is this, is that, is that? And he would always say something over and over again. This was conversations that will happen all through 2017 and maybe early 2018. He would say, when I chose to fall in love with you, it's not because you have an ass, 2 legs, 2 hands, or because you are so pretty, or you speak well, you are really intelligent, and all of those many characteristics that you could have. I fell in love with you because it was a decision that I chose to make. Because what happens if you had an accident today and you lose 1 leg? Do I stop loving you because you no longer have 2 legs? Because by his criteria, then I wouldn't make the list any longer. So I had to do a lot of mental work. Just like he said, you need to mirror some of these things. So I now started mirroring back what he would do in our lives, day-to-day activities, how he would take care of me and all of that. I started mirroring those things back gradually without even realizing that I was doing those things. So I had to learn that love, because love is a fleeting emotion. Today you're in love, tomorrow you're not. Sometimes you don't even know if you're in love. If it is infatuation, if it is a physical connection, it's confusing. But you can choose to love a particular person. And I will expatiate or rather elaborate. They say one of the most genuine love connections any person would feel is the one you feel from your partner. You know why? Your mom would always love you because she's your mom. She birthed you, she carried you for 9 months. You cannot afford to not love your child. Your dad will love you because that's his seed. no, that is responsibility and all of that. Your siblings, they don't have a choice in the matter. They just came to
No
this
matter
world,
what they do.
and all of you were juxtaposed in the same
Same
family,
house,
the
yeah.
same unit. But whoever you choose as your significant other, whether it's the guy picking the lady or it's the lady picking the guy, it's a decision, a conscious choice, you know. So it shouldn't come with conditions. It shouldn't have stuff attached to it. We have people who are kleptos, but their parents won't throw them away. All these wicked people that we talk about every day, that's somebody's mom that would be described as the best mom
In the
world and everything. So those are conscious choices. Your mom will hit you hard, punish you unjustly, or maybe you feel the punishment is too severe and all of that. Would you stop loving your mom? No. You will go and give yourself 1,000,001 reasons why you shouldn't why you should keep on loving her. So that's the same approach you need to take when you are stepping into a love relationship. I mean, I'm talking about a relationship that you are fully committed to, a relationship that you are hoping would last a lifetime, not a fleeting thing. So if that is the intention behind you choosing a partner, then it needs to be a conscious effort and not just because you've attached certain things to it. Because again, we are humans. We're not to err is human. Like to err is human. And funny thing, err and air tend to sound the same. So it means that making mistakes is inevitable, just like how you don't have a choice in breathing in air every day. So you need to approach love, marriage, commitments with that in mind. If you don't do it that way, you have kind of put a back door in a invisible room that is already there waiting for you to exit. When the going gets tough.
Words of message they give us.
So,
yes.
But if you look at the situation and you're like, you know what, I just love you. That's why I can afford to not wear makeup or come with my fupa or any of those other things that happened to me after I gave birth. And I'm not worried or concerned about my husband acting with some people that even you run and go and look at yourself in the mirror, you'll be like, oh, more. If I were a guy, I would ask this one out too now. Yeah. So just make that conscious decision. Make sure you've looked at who you're committing to and you found all what you want to find, or you feel like there's prospect there. And then commit. It is a commitment. You need to commit to it regardless of, you need to, instead of putting the back door to escape.
Yeah.
Put a communication room back door. So we're not escaping.
We're going
into the communication room to talk. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you.
Knowing.
Thank you. So you see, there's nothing you can say. But thank you. This was really insightful, and I love that when I was putting together this episode, I was thinking that. The best title to this episode would be support. Like I said, like knowing that I've known you guys through a lot of stages that you guys have gone through.
Yeah.
And for people that are watching, the ones who want to know, we're not there yet. And I was talking to Uncle Gloria and Uncle Norbert and Auntie Gloria, and I said that thing of a man putting himself under pressure. The pressure to have everything before the marriage. And this is very good. Your episode is very good because people now get to see that it is actually possible to grow with someone and to celebrate every win as little as it comes, because now the story has a lot of layers. So well done.
Yeah.
Well done. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being a part. I'm sure we have learned amazing things from this episode. Like the title is Love in Harmony, support being the key word. If you're wondering how you can gain support with your partner, I'm sure that this episode has given you more than 1 or 2 lessons. Go back, watch it again, write your notes down, share with your friends. Please share this episode with your friends. And it has a lot of talking points. I also want you to please subscribe to my channel, Tope TV. Drop a comment under this episode if you are in an early stage in a relationship and you are looking to grow with your partner. Share it with us, and I'm sure Daniel and Mercy will definitely drop pointers for you in the comment section. So share, subscribe, like, and comment. Until next time, my name is Tope and I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.
Love Notes with Tope.